Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. And whatever platform you are listening to this on, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much if you are already subscribed. And if you are not subscribed yet, please just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you're listening to this on YouTube while you're at it, go ahead and hit that like button. It's like walking into the room and hitting that light switch. We just want to go ahead and brighten up the place. And let's get into this conversation. All right, guys. I've been waiting to speak about this. I saw this story over a week ago and I laughed at it because it's like the things that celebrities do when it comes to getting the Twitter fingers and speaking their mind, saying how they really feel about it, but then after the fact, thinking about it and having to retract, but not just retracting, but lying and saying that their accounts were hacked. I don't believe that people even fall for that line anymore about your accounts being hacked, because I believe that if your account was hacked, then it would be something along the lines of somebody maybe posting nude pictures of somebody, or them speaking completely in a way that you're not known for speaking, because they're trying to really make you look bad and really trying to defame your character, or it's just like a complete and utter takedown or attempt to take down your name. And so, saying something along the lines of, you're like, let's say you're a Christian and your account is hacked, and this person's going to say that, I denounce God and Jesus Christ and now I worship Satan. I mean, I think they would do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because when this story came out about Twitter and how they're really considering having people who have the blue check mark, which means that you are verified, you would have to pay for a subscription, which they would be calling Twitter Blue subscription policy. So Akon, the rapper, is he still rapping? I don't know. But Akon and The Game, they came out and they made statements about it. And so even LeBron James, he made a statement about it. But, I want to share some things that they said. Now, LeBron James said that, when it came to Twitter possibly charging people who have the blue check mark and being verified a monthly fee for subscription, LeBron James, he said, well, guess my blue check will be gone soon, because if you know me, I ain't paying the $5. And if you don't know, that is a phrase from one of the episodes of the show Martin. And I mean, I know that episode all too well because I've probably seen it a million times, where Martin was renting his apartment and it was the dead of winter. They're supposed to be in Detroit, in the city of Detroit, and the landlord shut off the heat to the apartment, and he was saying that the landlord was doing these things because he wasn't going to pay a rent increase. He was on strike. He's like, I ain't paying the $5. And they're thinking that the friends and Gina, they're thinking that the $5 means he was trying to increase the rent 5%. Another one thought he was going to raise the rent $500. But all of that, all of the suffering that they went through, it all came down to and boiled down to Martin not wanting to pay an extra $5 a month. Okay. But anyway, that's where that line comes from, in case you did not know. But the rapper The Game, he came out and he responded to the possibility of this happening. And he wasn't really coming for Elon Musk, but speaking about people who was going to pay for the blue check. He says, if you bought your verification and I know you personally, delete my number. It tells me everything I need to know about you. You are broke cheater. We are not the same. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, because anyway, I'm not even going to go into all of that at this very second. But this is the one that really tripped me out, because Akon, he came out and he responded to it. And he said, with regards to this possibility of Twitter charging for this blue check mark. He says, back in the day, Twitter was begging musicians to stay on because they didn't have traffic. They came up with a verification process to protect accounts from fake ones. Now, at Elon Musk is taking that away and forcing us to pay. FYI, I ain't paying for bleep for something we helped build. But then he backtracked, okay? He backtracked on that, and then he claimed that his account was hacked. The lies, okay? He says, my account was just hacked. This tweet didn't come from me. Whomever hacked my account, please keep your personal opinions away from my profile respectfully. Yeah, right. Okay? Like, who believes that your account was hacked? Besides you trying to convince yourself that that actually happened. Because we don't believe it. I don't believe anyone would hack his account to speak something that, to be honest with you, was spoken extremely eloquently. Even if it wasn't, what he claimed he believed. I believe that he wrote it. I believe that he did that. I believe he said that. Because here's the thing when it comes to this verification, I do believe that a lot of people, if it comes down to people keeping the blue check marks, are going to pay for it because people aren't really seeking so much verification. It's more so validation, okay? Because let's be clear, I don't use Twitter. I have a Twitter account, but I don't use it. I feel that verification, honestly, on all of these platforms should be something that anyone that has a business or a brand and has a business account should be able to get. I have been a business owner for 15 years now, okay? I have a legitimate business. I have W-2 employees. I have had for many, many years now, and I don't have a verified account. But if they wanted to verify me, all I had to do is send in a copy of my EIN paperwork from the IRS. I could send them, verified, literally verified content to showcase who I am and, what my business does. My business name is trademarked with the United States. It's a trademark. I could send that in for my other Instagram account, but I cannot get verification. And to be honest with you, it's not that I have tried, because I really haven't, because it isn't that big of a deal to me. And so that's the reason why I wanted to talk about this. I believe that a lot of these people that get the verification, quote unquote, it's not really verification so much as it is validation, because it's like, I am validated by these platforms saying that I am the real one, because you have some people that has I am in their Instagram or Twitter names, or the real so-and-so. I am blankety blank, the real blankety blank. It's like, verification shouldn't be a hard thing for anyone to receive if they are who they really are, even for personal accounts, because if you send in a copy of your driver's license and that may not be your Instagram name or your Twitter name, Twitter handle, your actual name, government name, but when you register your accounts, you have to have your real name. So why not just verify everyone to prevent people from being able to duplicate who you are and lie about who they are by saying that they are really you? Anyone should be able to get verification. It's about the validation. And Twitter, Elon Musk, they know that so many people on social media thrive on validation. So that's why they really wouldn't have a problem paying $5 a month if that's what the subscription fee is going to be. Because if it's going to be a measly $5 a month or maybe even $15 a month, a lot of people will do it because they are seeking validation, not so much verification, because we know who we are. But these social media platforms, they do the psychological research to know what people are looking for, to know what people want, to know what people desire to even be. So that's why they're always switching things up and changing up and editing the algorithms that people often speak about. And, I haven't been showing up in a while, so now I got to get back into it so I can get back in the algorithm. And, that stuff to me is tiring. I do utilize social media, but I'm not all wrapped up and enthralled in it because that's just not what my life is all about. I am grateful and thankful that my life isn't wrapped up in that stuff. And there are a lot of people that really are wrapped up and tied up in that stuff. I remember when it came out that Instagram was going to take the like feature away, or they were going to hide likes. There were a lot of people that were really devastated about that being a possibility because they got validation in the likes and how many people liked their posts, how many people liked their content. I don't think there's anything wrong with showing the likes, and I don't think there's anything wrong with not showcasing the likes because I just don't really care that much about it. But there are a lot of people that are wrapped up in needing that validation. Okay. So when the game says that if you bought your verification and I know you personally, delete my number because it tells me everything I need to know about you, you a broke cheater and we are not the same. Well, the thing about it is, no one should be able to buy verification and no one should have to buy verification. But yeah, there are people that are going to pay for the validation. They want to be validated. That gives them a sense of pride to say, I have a blue check mark. And then there are some people who utilize that for the sake of trying to get people to pay for them to sponsor their things or to be a brand ambassador or different types of things like that. I can remember once this chick reached out to me. She did have a large following on TikTok, no lie. I think she had at the time over 300,000 followers, but she sent me this information about if, I wanted to work with her to utilize my skincare products because I have a skincare line. She sent me what her rates were and I didn't even respond to her because listen, I've paid for advertising, been there, done that. That's not something I'm averse to doing, but for someone to be so entitled to think that I'm going to pay them all of this money for them to make one little quick post on social media when I could run ads and pay far less than what she was trying to charge me for just because she had over 300,000 followers, most of which are probably not even interested in my products. Get the heck up out of here. But again, people feel that because they have this check mark or they have this quote unquote verification or all of these followers that it makes them something greater than what they really are. And in all honesty, what it really boils down to is the fact that they want that validation. And she felt she felt so secure in herself to be able to approach me and my business in that way to say, look, I've got 300,000 followers, so I would love to utilize your products, but I need your stuff for free and I'm going to charge you to use your products and to share it with my following. I don't need you because I don't need to be validated by you, sweetheart. You're the one that needs the validation. And that's why I believe that if Twitter does go forward with charging for this, and I believe a lot of the social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram may eventually roll into this space of charging people for it, I don't really have a problem with it. And I don't see that they are going to lose people utilizing the platforms. Yeah, some people may stop, some people may boycott, but I believe a lot of people still will. And I actually think it's okay because there have been a lot of people that have really come up off of these platforms for free. I am a business owner. Nothing was given to me. I had to put in the hard work and the money and the effort and the time to build and grow my business over the years. And again, nothing was given to me. So many people, not knocking it, I'm not even hating on it, but a lot of people have gotten so entitled because they were able to come up off of a free platform where they were able to post pictures, post videos, do whatever they were doing, and they gained a lot of people that got to get exposed to them, and they felt like they knew them, liked them, and trusted them, and they followed them and supported them in their journeys. So they gained a lot of followers and subscribers or whatever it may be. And then companies saw this and they wanted to align themselves with these people to be brand ambassadors or to, try their stuff or use their things and promote it and recommend it to their following. It was another form of advertising for these companies that we business owners always have to pay for. We never get advertising for free, but these people, they became successful and came up off of a free platform that they didn't have to pay anything for, and they got the opportunity to make a lot of money doing it. Again, I'm not hating on it. It was what it was. It happened for them. Great. Okay. But then you're going to catch a hissy fit and get pissed off because they've mentioned that they're possibly going to charge a fee for you to stay verified on their platforms. How entitled can you be? Pay the freaking $5. Pay it. It's just the entitlement of people. It really just gets on my freaking nerves because I do believe that is a huge problem in the world that we live in today, where people just feel so entitled to everything that they have, and nothing really is supposed to be that way. Except love. I mean, hey. But listen, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that verification situation and the fact that Akon wanted to try to convince people that his Twitter account was hacked. Do we know? You said what you said. You said what you said, just like Nene said. I said what I said. We would have respected you more if you just came back out and said, yeah, I said what I said, and that's it. But no, you don't want to ruffle Elon Musk's feathers and get your Twitter account canceled or get your blue check mark yanked. So you wanted to come out and lie and say that your account was hacked. Elon knows your account wasn't hacked, okay? So just admit it. But anyway, guys, I just thought that was funny, and I just wanted to talk a little bit further in depth about this validation versus verification thing. So you guys let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comment section below. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing to the platforms. This is Beth, and I'm just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I just wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.